Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiuon. This video not only helps improve your English, but also learn more about life around us. Now let's start it. Do you understand English, but struggle to speak? You can write well in English, but find it hard to speak? Yes, today, I'll reveal the number one reason that's stopping you from becoming a confident and fluent English speaker. Plus, I will provide you with 100% practical tips, which you can use immediately to sharpen your English speaking skills. Stay tuned. The number one reason you're struggling to speak English fluently, it is because of lack of practice. Yes, you read it right. Currently, you're not speaking English enough in your day-to-day activities. As a result, you can understand English, but cannot speak fluently. When you listen to a lot of English content, your mind automatically starts grasping things. This is why you have no trouble understanding English. Many of us studied in an English medium school, wherein we read and write English, but don't speak. Speaking English, or any language, is a two-way process. In other words, you can't talk passively while we can listen passively. English is like riding a bike. You can learn only when you practically go and try to ride the bike. You can't ride a bike just by reading theory, can you? When you want to speak English, you have to think before speaking. But in your case, you haven't trained your tongue to speak English words and phrases. To train your tongue, you need to speak daily. Now, I am going to share 100% actionable tips, which you can use to practice effectively, build a habit of speaking English daily. There's a saying, humans are creatures of habit and routine. It takes at least 21 days to build a habit. To make your learning process super easy, we recommend you make it a habit to speak English daily. Right now, you don't speak English much. That is also a habit of not using English in your daily life. You just need to replace this habit by making incremental changes in your life. Start using stylish phrases and words. Have small self-talk. You can write down your thoughts and read them aloud. These micro actions will lead to macro transformation. Once you develop the habit of speaking English every day, you will not feel like you're learning or you're putting in efforts. We feel learning should be effortless, especially when it comes to mastering the English language or anything. There's a saying, learning never exhausts the mind. Leonardo da Vinci. Now, let me tell you about a powerful practice hack that anyone can use. You don't need any English partner to practice. You don't have to join expensive live classes, and it's super easy. All you have to do is brush up your basic grammar and spelling skills. In our mentorship program, we often find that our students need to brush up on their basics, such as tenses, spelling, etc. If you understand English, but are struggling to speak, it's time to revise the things you already know. We encourage this in all the students who join our training programs. I see many people who know English well, but make prevalent mistakes. For example, using the second form of the verb with did. Did in itself is a second form. You do not need to use the verb's second form along with it. You got the gist of it? Stop making common mistakes by working on basic English. Don't focus too much on learning grammar. I see a lot of Indian people focus too much on learning grammar and vocabulary. You should learn grammar, but initially, you just need to focus on the speaking aspect. The goal here is to start speaking ready-made phrases and stylish sentences. practice speaking difficult words. Many times we just practice simple and easy words, which we already know and can speak effortlessly. Find out which words and phrases make you fumble and practice saying them aloud. So next time, you can save yourself from embarrassment or fumbling. You can practice tongue twisters as well. This will train your tongue to speak difficult words. As you move forward in your journey, you can start learning grammar and get into the technical aspect of the English language. Initially, become a copycat just like a child does. You will see your English fluency is improving rapidly when doing so. Make English your second nature. I see many people try to speak English by translating. There's nothing wrong with that. However, translating makes it difficult for you to speak fluent English. Translating takes time. It is essential that you think in English and then speak. To make English your second nature, listen to English content. You can listen to audiobooks, podcasts, and watch English movies, if you like. Okay, then use your learnings wherever you can. If you can do this, eventually, English will become your second nature. After that, you will not have to be conscious to speak fluent English. You can speak English just like your native language. Reaching this point may take some time and effort, but it'll be worth it. You can unlock many new opportunities in your life by improving your English fluency. You're too shy to practice. This is a biggie. So many learners tell me that they feel too shy to speak in English, or that they are afraid of making mistakes. Again, I completely understand. I used to be so nervous speaking Spanish in front of others. I was petrified of making a mistake and everyone laughing at me. However, I overcame this as I realized something. No one cares if you make a mistake. English speakers are used to listening to people speaking English as a second language. And the vast majority of English speakers don't care if you make a mistake. What's important is that you make a connection. I also think ego plays a role. What I mean by that is when you speak a foreign language, you want people to be impressed. You want to look good when speaking. Now, if you make a mistake, then you feel people are going to judge your level. You're too stressed about your level and your goals. Learning English is a journey. You might as well enjoy it. I believe that stress comes when you compare the level you have now to the level you want to have. You know that you can't magically start speaking English, that it takes time to achieve your goals. It can make you down to think about this, to be constantly thinking about your level and where you want to be. That's why it's important to create a plan of action that will get you to a C1 level of English, and then stick to it, continue doing it, and have fun.
Do things you enjoy. Read books you like. Speak to people you like. Listen to things that interest you. Smile while you learn. You might think that the only thing that matters is fluency. But once you reach your goal, this will become the new normal.
Enjoy the journey, as this is what truly matters. You're not consistent enough. We all go through stages where we are excited about something. You know the feeling when all you want to do is study English, learn something new, no exercise. It's important to know that motivation comes and goes. That even if you're really excited about learning English right now, you probably won't be in a few weeks. The key here is to be consistent, no matter your level of motivation. How can you do that? By getting into the habit of learning English. Here is a quote from Will Durant. "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." Again, Don't wait for one perfect opportunity to improve. Do the right things on a consistent basis. Create habits that you can stick to. Conclusion. Speaking fluent English requires a bit of effort and patience. Now, you know the reason why you understand English but can't speak. If you apply the tips given in this guide, you'll see positive results within a few weeks. So, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.